NPCs can fight. Okay, so there's stuff here that I can't pick up because my inventory is full, so I'm going to consider putting something down. How about two somethings? Just going to throw these over here because I want to get these new ingredients. Grass seed and... what is this? Coralute. Coraluli bud. Oh, Chimera. I want that. Okay, get rid of the dilapidated grate. Chimera feather. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got a new recipe for that, but we really don't want to be here right now. I can't see a damn thing. Let's go, let's go. So there's two ways. I'm going by memory here, but you could look at the compass and say, well, the flag is over in that direction, so that's where we need to go. Here's the old house. Broken down house. Come on, come on, come on. Hopefully Rollo's right behind us. Yeah, he is. Okay. But yeah, so I was saying earlier, your villagers can fight, and I don't know if Rollo is just special, but he seemed to do pretty damn well when he fought in the demo. He actually handled the first invasion more than I did. I didn't do much of anything. So I don't know if that extends they're all that good, or if he's just special, like I said. I don't know, but it'd be nice if he wasn't special, and that was just how good all of them were. Though I'm sure the game gets considerably harder. Alright, so given that it's nighttime, we're gonna get Rollo... yeah, get acquainted. Alright, great, fantastic, I'm going to bed. And the reason I got 3 beds here was so Rollo could have one up. So we're just gonna go to bed, pass the time till morning. Alright. Pippa Pig is still sleeping because she's lazy. Oh, she got up. Okay. I stand by the fact that she's lazy, though. Okay. Keep on building our little mason's workshop here. So, if you were going to do this by holding L1, L1, R1, this is... oop, I missed one. This is kind of how you do it. You do layer by layer. You wouldn't do it all at once, and then you jump up here, and there we go, and do it like this. Which is a totally reasonable way to do it. I don't know necessarily which is faster. Let me demonstrate my climbing technique there. Jump in place. Okay, so now we need to place the Mason's workstation. Having some difficulty, there we go, there's that, and then the campfire. Okay, we built an empty room, but we need that chest over here, and that makes it a Mason's workshop, I think. We completed Pippa's picture. Okay, first stonemason's workshop, yep. Close enough. So it tells you what it gives you, and then residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest. So they don't use your stuff. I just want to emphasize. But we can store our stuff here if we'd like, which we're absolutely going to do because I do not want to be carrying all this junk around. There's a lot of it that I just don't need. Some of it's going to be used elsewhere, and we're going to need it for other stuff, but for right now, we really only just need the dirt, and we can come back and get anything that we need as necessary. Yep, it is just like the one in your picture. Okay. Blueprints. Search for them in nearby wilderness, makes sense. Yep. All of this is very straightforward. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, I have a feeling you're not going to make very amazing things, Pippa. No offense. And we'll immediately put that cloth away. Okay, she has another quest for us. Okay, yep. Yeah, I already got him. Okay. So I guess because normally I didn't even get this quest in the demo, but I think because we already brought Rollo over here, all we gotta do is talk to him and then he joins our town. It's because we haven't talked to him to have him join the town. And she's basically saying she's shady. That's okay. Must be really... Okay, so having a big beard makes you clever? I don't know about that. We get Seed of Life, more HP. Alright. Yep. And he has something called the Cantlin Chronicle, which I don't really understand. Perfect location to bring the legendary city of Cantlin back to life. Yep, probably the town square. Okay, passed down in my family over countless generations. It's a special book in his family. So he's like an so he's like an archaeologist or something. Okay. Power to build new things. A gift that mankind lost long ago. Okay, so this guy's actually intelligent. He's not the naive person that Pippa is, though Pippa even demonstrated some intelligence. Are you insulting me? Saying my face is ugly? Path across the mountains. I didn't go across the mountains, I went around them because I'm not stupid. Crafted the feathers of Chimaeras that dwell in those mountains. Okay. Yes, so this is a this is basically the town portal scroll of this game, if you're familiar with Diablo. It just lets you get home more quickly. Yeah, you're right, I won't have any trouble creating that. I already have one of the feathers that I need to do it. So he said to go back in the area where he was, but I know better. They're actually a little bit closer, easier to get to, and also in a direction that I haven't explored in yet, over here, which is where I'm going to go. Makes more sense for me to do this. However, before I do this, I'm going to be making a new weapon, because my current one is about to break, and these Chimera things are, to be blunt, assholes. And I hate fighting them, so I'm going to make sure if I do have to fight them, I'm going to do it with the best weapon that I can. Which is not great, if I'm being honest, but it's better than what I have right now. So, let's see. Gonna head over to the stonemason's workshop. And let's see. This is what we need to make, but we don't have enough feathers for it yet. And we're going to make some oaken clubs. I'm actually going to make a couple, and I'll show you why in a second. So you may notice right off the bat, they're not appearing in our inventory at the bottom of the screen right now. So the nice thing is equipment does not share the same inventory with the rest of your stuff. So it's over here. And I can equip all of these anytime I like. So what I can do is say, well, I'm going to use this one until it goes away, but it's the second it breaks, I have 3 more backing it up. And 3 more improvements, too. It's not even the same tier. Or same weapon, I mean. So gathering white petals especially is a good idea, because that's what healing potions are made of, and you may notice that I don't have any right now, which is somewhat stupid. What I do have, however, is a Seed of Life, which I believe will heal me to full when I use it. So, I know I'm missing some white petals here, but I don't care. So, we're going to head over and fight these chumps, and hopefully not get killed. See if we can get... I think we need 4 more feathers. Oh, by the way, one other nice thing about chests. You do not have to have anything in your inventory to actually craft using it. So if it's in any chest that you own, as I understand it, you effectively... Yep, there it goes. You effectively have access to it. Okay, there's 2. So you don't have to take stuff out of chests to use it for crafting. Which is awesome. That's a huge, huge, huge thing to me. It's just like a little improvement that makes the game so much less tedious than it would have otherwise been. Okay. I hate these things so much. Come on. I cannot believe that I've killed them so easily. Fantastic, though. Let's kill a couple more, just so we have materials. Okay, did hit me once. Nice and easy, just 3 hits. So this club is doing good work for us. I don't know I don't know if it's like the number of hits required to kill is different for the stick as opposed to the club. I would assume it probably is, but I don't know for certain. Alright, so we're getting kind of low, so I'm just going to use the Seed of Life now. There we go, heal up to full. Go back to this, and I would like to get one more because it'll put us at 10. Counting the one that we have already in storage. So let's go down here. I think, nope, nothing over here. Goes into Aramon or whatever. I don't actually know what those drop. I should probably kill a couple. I always just ran past them. Yeah, screw your fireball. Interestingly, the fireball hurts less than actually touching them does, which is a little surprising. Alright, there we go, 9. Which means 10, really. So. And it looks like this can break stone too. Of course, now there's another one down here, which will of course hit me with a frickin' fireball. Whatever. Adjusting my headphones because it was hurting my head a little there. Sorry about that. Let's use this opportunity to kill one of these. Drop something. No. Again, I'm gonna get messed up here, but it's alright. As long as I don't die, it's not really a big deal. So they don't appear to be dropping anything. So I'll just ignore them. I haven't seen too many issues with drop rates or anything like that, so I don't think... This guy really gonna... You really? You... Alright, you want to die? Just to fuck up my perfect stack of 10? Great. Alright, well, I'm a little surprised that guy followed me all the way back to town. Where is it? Right, it was at the top. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to make healing cream. So here's the thing. You can see I have 52. It says 3 out of 52 is required to make this. And 52 is how many I have total. There's a chest icon with 24. What you can tell is if you look here in my inventory, I have 28. So 28 plus 24 is going to be 52. And that's why it says 52. So you don't have to have anything. And yes, I know in this situation, it's in our inventory in the same room. Like, it's in the same chest in this room. But even if it... You'll have to take my word for it. I think even if it isn't, you still can use it. So anyway, there's you may notice in the bottom right corner right now, it says square for make as many as possible. I'm going to use that. Make as many as I can. And just stock them up. Because there's very little reason for me not to just hold on to these. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff away because I don't need to hold on to it. I am going to swap these down to the end. I'm going to swap the Chimera wings down to the end as well. And then I'm going to put away the plumberry and just hold on to the dirt because we like having dirt for building things like stairs. Yep, we are of course the builder. You thought I wasn't the player character. Okay, Rubus would send the builder to save us. Yep. Needed only a 2-touch, a Chimaera's Feather to know what you could build from it. Yes, that is our power that you gave us. Yeah, so actually, it's interesting. I made a tips video and said this, like, if you should see anything that you have never seen before, be sure to collect it. The game straight up tells you to do that, because it'll help you unlock recipes. So I mentioned that at the beginning of this stream as well. Just something to keep your mind on. Consider it. Okay, we need to complete the glorious restoration of the once great city of Cantlin. Yeah, I agree. Secondly, we must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. Yep, sounds good. The place was once girdled all about by fearsome fortifications, tall turrets, and towers to keep the monsters at bay. It's even said that a great golem once watched over the city, keeping all inside safe from harm. But those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated, and nothing remains of Cantlin but in ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? Good question. As a proud son of Cantlin, I plan to uncover the mystery of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that with your powers and my book, it is only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. Yeah, hopefully. I'm a little uncomfortable with your laugh there, buddy, but you seem to be friendly, and I sincerely doubt that you're a villain, so... I don't think this game has that kind of a twist in it. Not that it would matter if it did, really. Alright, what's Pippa got for us? Okay, yep. Kitchen quest. And it's nighttime. Yeah, I could definitely make a kitchen. So we can do that real quick, actually. Yeah, and this quest lets us learn immediately how to make a camp cook fire. This is a plus 150 points, which is rather nice. To do this, however, we're going to need to clear some space. As you can see, we've kind of... most of the area is kind of taken up here. So, first thing, you can see Rollo's building in here, which is nice. I don't know if he actually put anything in the chest, though. So, we're going to just start working on this a little bit to make some room. This is going to be our Z0 or 0Z or whatever you want to call it level. And I'm putting that in Dwarf Fortress terms, so that may not be clear to everyone, but basically you can think of it as sea level. That's what I mean when I say that. So we'll use this as kind of where everything starts, and the main reason we're doing that, honestly, is just because that's where the starter room is, and that's kind of where we needed to build our stonemason's workshop, so there's very little reason not to just go along with this. Alright. It's annoying. Alright, we're at a dirt, so we're gonna go to bed. Wake up in the morning, because we're gonna need to go get more dirt, but actually we're not gonna need to go get more dirt, we're gonna get it from within our own town. Because all this crap needs to be taken down. Okay, actually I can just... one of these is a stone block. So this is my one irritation starting out, is that you can't break a lot of stuff that you would otherwise want to break. So we'll just demolish most of this. That was a mistake. But it's one that won't really cause any issues for us, honestly. Yeah, break this first. Nope, not what I meant to do. So you can only jump starting out. I think you can upgrade this as the game goes on, but you can only jump one level starting out. So you can horizontally you can jump more than one level, but more than one block, but starting out I shouldn't have done this. Oh, that's okay. Starting out you can only jump one block vertically, which somewhat limits your ability to traverse mountains and such, so just something to keep in mind as you play. But it means that if you know how to build, I wouldn't call them stairs necessarily, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, stairs. Dirt stairs or anything like that, it's very helpful. Right, we'll just keep clearing this out. So it's going to be kind of annoying to have this stone over here, which we can't really do anything about, but that's life. These are taking much longer to break than I expected. So you may have noticed if you're standing in a sweet spot, you can kind of get 3 blocks at once. It's very easy when you're running into a corner. Like right here, that's easy to do. But what you can do is that, where you're positioned just right and you get 3 directly in front of you, and that works out quite nicely. So you may have noticed that I had about 82 pieces of dirt there, and if you're wondering how high they stack, it goes up to 99. So once you hit 99, you have to start a new stack effectively, which takes up another inventory slot, as you might imagine. It's a reasonable number. I think only really a couple things you're ever going to have that many of at one time, unless you're just inexplicably holding on to everything yourself, which is really no reason to do. So we're going to build an area, elevated area around the town standard at some point, but to start out with, there's really no reason to, in my opinion, because you're kind of, again, in my opinion, the main point of this stage of the game is to build as little as possible while still achieving your objectives, so that you can then build what you actually want to build later. which is an actual nice-looking town. Because this is basically just, you know, come on. You're building with dirt. How nice do you expect it to look, really? So, I think we've nearly done enough. This is the area we probably want to focus on. So we'll do this real quick. And nearly there. Not going to worry about that back wall at the moment. I just want to get on with building the kitchen here. Alright. Yep, I did not mean to jump through there, but that's okay. We'll just break this stone here. And you know what? I want to get rid of this wall. Yep, there goes my first club. Move on to the second one right away. Keep clearing out this wall. I wonder if I can break that big block of stone there. Let's try and do that. Right after we get to it. Ah, okay, there's another one there. So we're not going to be able to build out to that spot anyway. Yeah, okay, I can't break that yet. That's alright. Get that dirt. Yeah, so you can see now I have a little bit more than... well, no, I nearly have 2 full stacks. Almost exactly 2 full stacks here, so... interesting note. So we're just going to build freestyle here. I want to leave 2 spaces on either side, so right where this grass square is, we're going to build... That's probably a lot deeper than the room needs to be, but that's okay. We're going to make a nice big kitchen. Actually, I take that back. We're going to make it a little bit more... just make it 1 block smaller. Okay, that's a good base for it for now. We'll build the second floor. Or second level, I suppose. Alright, head up here. There we are. Pippa and Rollo are conversing. It's a little odd, considering how Pippa described Rollo originally, which was not flattering. Anyway, we're gonna go make everything we need to get the house, or the kitchen going here. So I'll make a door, and in order to make a cook fire, we need a bonfire, but this is another... well, okay, never mind, we already have 2. So I'm actually curious. I had thought maybe this did it automatically. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to find out. If I don't have a bonfire, but I do have the ingredients necessary to craft a bonfire, will it automatically make one effectively for the cook fire and not force me to craft a bonfire first? It's something I'll have to test later. I really hope it does that. I would assume it probably does. Oop, building on an empty stomach. When your hunger meter is empty, you will lose HP over time. Eat some food to fill yourself up again. Yep, that's fine. Not going to worry about it right now. Could you, like, get out of the way, Rollo? Yeah, we're losing HP. That's okay. Okay. There's the cook fire. And, again, we want a chest here, and I'm actually maybe going to make 2, because I want them to fill those up with food. And I don't know how quickly they're going to fill them up. I would assume very slowly, because otherwise there's no point in having the player cook. But, just the same, I'd like to give them the opportunity to fill up as many as possible. Okay. Crew to kitchen. There we go. And make 1 more. There you go. Yep. You happy now? Quest complete. Plumberry 2. I'm going to immediately eat those because I am starving. Okay, Rollo must be a really clever man. Silly people don't have beards as bushy as that. You seem really stuck on that belief. Okay, more beds. I already made 1. Alright, I need to eat. There we are. Oh, okay, this is just dialogue. It's not quest dialogue. Okay, so I happen to know what the next quest is, so I'm going to just do this real quick. Need to cook 3 of these. Mushrooms on a stick. And good, we got it. Alright. I'm not going to worry about sleeping yet. There's no need. We're only hanging around town anyway. So he's crafting something. Not sure what. Doesn't appear to be anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything new from our villagers here. That's okay. We'll get there in time. Okay, it seems we have a kitchen now. Creative power is yours, wonderful thing. Okay, you're wondering about my culinary skills. Test them out, make you something to eat. Gee, I wonder, could it be 3 mushrooms on a stick? Could that possibly be what you're looking for? Build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even make a single measly meal? For me? We're kind of friends, but what have you done for me? Pippa at least gave me a blueprint. You've just kind of talked about history, which is cool, but doesn't really help me. Yep, talking about mushrooms. Yep, 3 servings of the cooked mushrooms. Incidents. What do I have here? What do I have here? 3 mushrooms on a stick. Yeah, cooker, yeah, I like cooking. Yeah, I like cooking. Got some crepes in the fridge right now, but, not exactly a one-dimensional person in that regard, thankfully. Yeah, sure. Whatever, buddy. Okay. Yeah. When you figure something out for your sec... Okay. Yeah. When you figure something out for your sec, you're gonna tell me. But you don't actually have a book. The book is a lie. What do I think about the game so far? Well, it seems to be dropping here. It's still streaming okay? Looked like it was dropping frames there a second, so I apologize for that. But what do I think of the game so far? It's very good. I wasn't necessarily expecting exactly this game, but it is definitely a good game. And it's pretty much the only reason I bought a PS4. There's not really much else that I'm interested in on consoles, and this is exactly the itch I was looking to scratch. So I've always felt that Minecraft kind of could have been a better game if it was a little bit different, and I think Minecraft was superb for what it was, but what it was required it to be somewhat simple. And if you're looking for a bit more out of a game like Minecraft, usually, you know, there are mods, but you're still relying on mods. It's not necessarily a fully designed game experience, so this kind of fits that for me, and it's something that I've kind of been looking for ever since I started playing Minecraft, to be honest. Okay, I've finished reading that book yet. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that our character in this game is profoundly impatient, which I can somewhat relate to. Yep, so now we're meant to go level up our base. Okay, you think of anything used to decorate these rooms? And I think, yep, pots. Yes, pots are fancy. If you want to dress up as Link and probably get Square Enix a copyright infringement notice, or wouldn't be DMCA, but cease and desist, perhaps, for their actions with this game, that would be one opportunity to do so. No, see, I don't want to talk to you, Pippa. Get out of the way. I want to build. There we go. Make some pots. It's going to take a few, but we'll get there. Ah, we don't have enough blue goo. So we're very close to level 2, so we're just going to place these and see how it goes. Nah, not very well. Okay. Time to kill slimes. Just hunt a few down. Alright. Easiest of the easy monsters, so nice and easy. I have had embarrassingly bad encounters with these things before. There's a couple where they just kind of get up in my face and they aggro to me before I hit them. And it just kind of like... I don't know what happened, but I missed it several times and it didn't go well. It was a little embarrassing. Didn't kill me or anything. Yeah, like that. Basically, just, you know, I had an encounter with one where it hit me like 4 or 5 times, and I felt kind of incompetent after that. But, yeah. What are you gonna do? Can't be perfect. By layers, you mean like second floors and stuff? Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm kind of curious what the upper limit on how high you can go is. Just make this sim tower kind of situation where you're just going nuts building upwards. Definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, why aren't I just making as many as I can? Let's just do it. There we go, 9 pots. So, alright, let's see. Does this get me anything if I place it outside? No, it does not. Alright. There we go. Just place all the pot. Oh, we got level 2. Okay, so we didn't need all of them. But still, good number. Alright. Wonderful work, Moose. I'm impressed. Not only a legendary builder, but it seems your powers are becoming ever greater. Okay. Yeah, so the god just said, you know, we won't get any stronger no matter how many monsters we beat, and that's an interesting point because this is not an RPG in that sense. We don't level up by fighting. We only get stronger by making better weapons and better armor. So it's purely equipment-based. So if you started out with the best equipment, they'd be at the end game effectively as far as that goes. So it's worth noting that there's no EXP or anything, so good point to know just how the game mechanics work. Eat our other seed of life. And I believe we have a little event coming up here. Yep, the sword icons of O's head. Oh, you went with a basement for the pot chamber? When Klonkapon was doing it, just playing on my PS4, she actually she did that as a second floor. So that basements were actually something that I was wondering about as well. So it's kind of cool to know that you can go underground as well as above ground.